Mini episode 229 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by DOU Productions, delivering coverage of sports and pop culture through columns, live blogs, and original videos. Follow them on the web at generationchatter.blogspot.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hi, this is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with your list of week-in, week-out fantasy football starters in 2012. As of mid-season, we are dropping Cam Newton from the list and adding Peyton Manning, Robert Griffin III, and Frank Gore. All plays are, of course, all things being equal, and assuming that players are healthy and that no other recommended options would edge these guys out on a week-to-week basis. But we feel that it's important to lay down a marker on guys you don't pull if healthy, because too many of our peers in this industry encourage reckless speculation on matchups from week to week, even with players you took in the first round. Our every week quarterbacks are Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Tony Romo. Our every week running backs are Arian Foster, Ray Rice, LaShawn McCoy, Maurice Jones-Drew, Chris Johnson, Ryan Matthews, DeMarco Murray, Marshawn Lynch, Michael Turner, Matt Forte, Darren McFadden, Trent Richardson, Adrian Peterson, Ahmad Bradshaw, Steven Jackson, and Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Our every week wide receivers are Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Roddy White, Wes Welker, Andre Johnson, Mike Wallace, Greg Jennings, Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks, Jordy Nelson, Brandon Marshall, A.J. Green, and Julio Jones. Our every week tight ends are Rob Gronkowski, Jimmy Graham, Vernon Davis, Jermichael Finley, Aaron Hernandez, Antonio Gates, and Jason Witten. Welcome to mini episode number 229 of the FDH Lounge and our presentation of the FantasyDraftHelp.com Insider in this format after 8 years on our previous platform. This is our NFL Week 17 preview. Hopefully your league is not formatted like mine with this as your championship week, but if it is, we'll work to get you through it with a title. If your league has a more general challenge for this week, our advice works for that too. We like 11 QBs this week: Matt Schaub, Michael Vick, Andy Dalton, Ben Roethlisberger, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Josh Freeman, Jay Cutler, Joe Flacco, Colin Kaepernick, and Russell Wilson. We like 9 running backs: Michael LaShore, Alfred Morris, Darren Sproles, Sean Green, Reggie Bush, C.J. Spiller, Stephen Ridley, Doug Martin, and Noshawn Marino. We like 19 wide receivers: Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Torrey Smith, Nate Washington, Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, Reggie Wayne, James Jones, Percy Harvin, Jeremy Maclin, Marcus Colston, Des Bryant, Miles Austin, Malcolm Floyd, Steve Smith, Antonio Brown, Cecil Shorts, Justin Blackmon, and Dominic Hickson. We like 5 tight ends: Greg Olson, Owen Daniels, Brandon Myers, Jermaine Gresham, and Heath Miller. There are 5 teams that we have labeled as all out, meaning that we don't like any of their marginal players: Atlanta, Cleveland, Arizona, Kansas City, and St. Louis. We don't recommend any teams as all in this week. Additionally, remember that the Broncos may be locked into their playoff spot by the time they kick off in the 4 o'clock window, so you may want to slot them behind some of your other players. Every week, we also recommend 5 of these players as especially strong, and this week's slate includes Josh Freeman, Darren Sproles, Doug Martin, Vincent Jackson, and Marcus Colston. Thanks for checking us out. Remember, you can download our guides for this year's fantasy hoops and hockey at FantasyDraftHelp.com. Go break off a little value on your opponents in fantasy sports. And remember to sample our other Nothing is Off Topic mini episodes, including our recent conversations with media superstars Ernie Johnson and Robert Flores from the FDH Lounge.
As we bring the show to a close, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, all Clear Channel affiliates, TNT, TBS, USA, UPN, Deadspin.com, YouTube.com, YTMND.com, MySpace.com, various blogs, Fox News, CNN, CNBC, MSNBC, IamBoard.com, Billboard.com, Google.com, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News, ESPN Classic, NBA TV, and NFL Network, Sports Time Ohio, Athlon Magazine, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network, The Boomerang Channel, QVC, BET, The Spice Channel, Steno Notebooks, Manwich, Papermate Office Supplies, waitresses, strippers, bartenders, garbage men, janitors, microwave popcorn, the writers of The Office, Scrubs, Entourage, My Name is Earl, Oz, Metalocalypse and the Boondocks, Aquafina, and the periodic table of elements.